This event happened when I was about 7 years old. About, say, 14 years ago, I lived in a different house than I do now. I've been in my current house for about 10 years, so if that kind of gives you an idea. Anyways, where I used to live is now completely the bad side of town, but it was never like that when I used to live there. When I was in the 6th grade, we moved onto the other side of town, where it is much safer, so it wasn't uncommon for parents to let their kids go outside by themselves. It was a nice summer day. In Texas, for once, it wasn't 101 degrees. But it was still pretty hot. So I decided I would go down to the school playground with my dog. Her name was Katie. My house was literally right across from the school, so my parents used to walk me to school every day because of that. But as I was walking with my dog to the playground, I remember I saw a man on the sidewalk across the street from mine. The man was dressed in all black. He wore what looked like a heavy black trench coat, black combat boots with black sunglasses. This man was also very slender and tall in a way, but his skin was very pale, like he didn't go out much, with very unkempt messy brown hair. He was just staring at me as I made my way across the street, but he didn't do anything, just stared. Even if he was wearing blackout sunglasses, I could feel his gaze. When I got to the park, I saw some of my old friends there, and I told them about how there was a man in all black on the sidewalk, and he was just staring at me. When we went again to go see if he was still there, he was gone. So my friends thought I was lying, saying, "Who would be dressed in all black in the summer? That's insane." Remember, I live in Texas. Our summers are very, very hot and humid, so it was extremely out of place to see this guy in all black. So I just didn't worry about it and just played with my friends, as if nothing happened. For the next week, that man was always staring at me as I took my walk to the park, but then he disappeared after I arrived. Now, if this happened today, things would have unfolded very differently, but I was a very naive young girl. After a week, it was the same as usual, staring at me as I walked across the street, but when I walked back, he stopped and asked me, "Can I pet your dog?" My dog was growling at this guy, and she was never a dog to growl at anyone. This was the first time I had ever seen her be aggressive. I shook my head no, unable to form words, then booked it back to my house with my dog. Once inside, I told my mum about what had happened. She was immediately worried and went to my game room to look out to the sidewalk where he was standing. When my mother peeked through the blinds, this guy was staring right back at us. Then after about 5 seconds, he turned and started walking away. My mum quickly called the police to make a report about the guy in all black. They never found the guy as far as I know, but I never saw him again after that day. I figured he was going to try and snatch me. He never had his trench coat open, so who knows what he was hiding. But if my dog hadn't been there, I feel like something awful would have happened. So, black trench coat guy, let's not meet. Hello everyone, SinisterShaf here. This story was Can I Pet Your Dog by Toycyborg. Thank you for letting me narrate your story. If you enjoyed the video, then please like and subscribe if you have not done so already. Also, if you can, share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching, and, as always, stay sinister.